before we get started here, I'd really like to thank everybody who's been tuned in with us today. I'd really like to thank Xerxian, Notester, and Deca for doing commentary, and everybody on the Puzzle Wednesday team, Juicy, Masa, Raspberry Floof. I know there's probably more folks who have been chipping in behind the scenes to make sure that this happens. Thank you guys so much. Wouldn't be able to do it without all of you, so it means a lot to me.
Yeah, and shout-outs to you for organizing it.
Yeah.
We're here to help, but it wouldn't happen if we didn't make it happen.
Well, I already did my sad spiel, or my sappy spiel about being a tournament organizer when I was in Japan, so you can read that on my Twitter. But here we go, grand finals. Really excited to see how this plays out. Last match of the day.
Ooh, great play from Rudolph. Swinging over to the right side.
Yeah, Wampa just found
Wampa absolutely on a warpath.
Yeah,
32 Kodo win.
Coming in from losers does always feel a little good when you're going in. Right, you've just been playing, and you just won, so you're feeling a little hot. Meanwhile, winner's side, you've just been sitting for a little while. That maybe
to be fair, he did say he was exhausted before, so.
And I can't help it.
Yeah. Maybe he needed a little, break, a little walk around outside.
Had to go to the bank.
Alright.
Oh,
Rudolph,
nice.
that time the one cooking his way to quota by 25. Though, 25 quota on this character is actually a lot less than you'd think, considering how big some of these clears can get.
Yeah, like if you're just a little behind on tempo and the last clear is like 30 or 40,
it'll look a lot worse than it really is.
A little bit of ice in the way there. Breaking into two pieces is still getting all of it.
Those greens getting a little split up on Rudolph's side, but still finding a pretty clean route down.
Didn't wait long enough for the blue line to come up. I think maybe he thought it was going to get broken in half.
It looks like Wampa's going to bruise in here.
Wow.
Oh, this triple double from Rudolph. The DT cannon of magical drops.
Yes.
Oh, but he's finding all these blue orbs.
My god. Oh, he...
Juggled it backwards.
No.
Ugly. What's going on? Oh, that's enough. Stop.
Oh, but he has enough time.
God.
Yeah.
He has enough time to sneak those last two links in.
That was
The first link was enough on its own. Second one was bonus points.
That was so close to being a heartbreaking loss.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
After the insane play we had seen up in that round up to that point too, just like correct decision after correct decision.
Neither of these players' boards looks very nice right now.
Okay.
We definitely had the effect of that round where Wampa was like 50 behind. Ooh, nice for Rudolph to take game one. Wampa was like 50 behind in that round, and I was like, oh man, he's real far behind. And before I could even say the words, he had cleared 50 orbs, and it was tied again. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was down to tempo, because Rudolph was fumbling a little bit. But clutched it out.
So a little surprised to see Death instead of like Empress or World, but not that surprised.
Ooh, bad ice clear for Rudolph. I don't think that one's going to serve him very well.
So looks like he's behind by about 10 at the moment.
Fine. The blues stacked up though, so.
Yeah, but he is like quite
very unhealthy. Yeah.
He was one column over from being able to expose the last blue that he needed. Put the match in the wrong one.
triple double again. Big clears from Rudolph. Oh, and he's gonna have these greens. I guess there weren't that many greens on board, but
yeah, that may have actually
makes very quick wick of the rest of the board.
Whoa, it's gonna want to pressure.
The pressure is just rolling in on Wampa's side.
That was the pressure before the pressure. He was still cooking like another 7 chain.
That ice was ice baby. Oh yeah, wants to not clear the ice yet. Yeah. Deliberately avoided not clearing the ice until he could do it with a yellow.
Oh wow, I really like the way he took that blue as like 2 split blues.
Yeah.
Saved himself having to pick up a bunch of extra orbs to move things around and just took it as 2 parts.
Rudolph's looking good. The worst place I feel like you could find yourself on death is when you match all of the ice, and then it leaves that like V shape where every layer of the V is a different color, so you have to make at least 3 matches to start digging down.
Yeah.
Wastes so much time.
And the only way to counteract that is to just be really cognizant of what you're popping the ice with.
And when.
And when, yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, Wampa caught back up on quota. This is gonna be, probably this next clear is gonna do it, yeah.
Alright, this next round is a big one.
This is huge.
Because going up 2-0, winner's side, would be huge for Rudolph.
No.
Oh,
I knew it was gonna happen.
He panicked.
Oh.
Yeah, that was definitely the nerves getting to him.
The nerves. You just gotta like play normally and try not to panic about that, you know? Like try not to race to clearing the power orb. Because all the shuffling he was doing to try to uncover it is what undid him. He had some easier matches right next to it.
Well, I mean, I think he had an easier way to get the power orb even. I think he just didn't see it because he was a little tunnel visioned.
Yeah.
Which is, again, not typical for a player of Rudolph's stature. But, again, you know, take a deep breath, lock in.
Yep.
This is also not a counter pick I expected to see. Daughter.
Yeah, it's also, I think, one of the first times we've seen her. Not the first time, but one of the only times we've seen her today.
Yeah, we've seen her once, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Forgot to count? Doesn't matter? Oh, it does matter.
Oh, it does matter. Missing the middle, or the gully.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pure misdrop. That would have been totally fine if you didn't misdrop that.
Right. Rudolph absolutely cooking on quota right now.
Yeah, he's got a lot of big old groups. Jesus.
You gotta hope that puts like a little bit of the wind back in his sails, right? He loses 2 consecutive rounds to just like weird misdrops. You don't want that to continue to snowball.
Yeah.
Yes, he's definitely stopped the bleeding in terms of consecutive round losses.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of, can you bring it all the way back?
A lot of shuffling to get those greens, but that's cleaning things up very nicely. Wampa also in pretty good control of the board.
It's gonna be a close one going into quota.
Okay.
Tempo for Wampa's side, though.
Rudolph just getting a little bit of an early lead and just managing to ride it all the way to the end. Oh no, the power orb getting clipped there.
Maybe actually fine. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter in terms
of...
no!
Rudolph, no! Is he gonna...
Oh,
he couldn't recover. He couldn't recover from that misdrop. That's so unfortunate. It's because the thing is, when you misdrop something like that, you not only the clear that still happens means you just have a stranded orb now, and on a pattern like Daughter Strengths, that's just not where you want to be.
Yeah.
Like, you need to be, getting your stuff in order, figuring out to the bottom of the well, clearing to the sides so that, you can do as minimal shuffling as possible. You don't want to be finding another group to hit another column with, stay alive for just a few extra seconds, trying to figure out what's going on over there. Okay. Wow, great clear from Rudolph.
And Rudolph
Ooh.
smoking in that first round.
Oh yeah. Alright, we're gonna pull up. Oh, he didn't
Doesn't
wait.
pull up much though, just kind of
Yeah.
look at Rick.
Well, Spice Bars.
Doesn't want to wait for anything. Rudolph a lot higher on board than Juanpa at the moment, but still very in control of everything.
Yeah, unfortunately things have gotten a little jumbled, so he's gonna be making a bunch of small clears for a little bit. Oh, he's dying on the right!
a misdrop!
Oh.
Oh. But, I mean, again, the right side was actually the high side that time, which is pretty unusual on this pattern, so...
I think that's kind of like a symptom of getting so caught on the one side of the board when the pressure just wouldn't give up. The other side just had time to...
Nice
one
drop
round
there
away from the reset.
from Rudolph. Oh, he saves the other power orb.
It could be very
Incredible.
useful. We're gonna drop it on greens, which is very productive.
Okay.
Oh my god, so
Little
much
shuffling.
shuffling going on Rudolph's side of the board. He's just hustling.
Yeah. A lot of float tech, though, to make that one look a lot more dangerous than it actually was.
Okay, I'm glad Rudolph played it safe there and didn't go for the Power Orb clone. Would that had come back to bite him in previous rounds? Like, it's very nice when the game gives it to you, but when you have to try to force it, especially on round 5 ice, it's scary.
We are with a slight lead to Rudolph, but it is not enough to be notable. This is going to come down to like the tempo on the last clear.
I think Rudolph... Oh no, what is he doing?
I have another clear!
What is it doing?
Oh!
Oh no!
See it? Oh no.
At least it's only the first one, and there's a reset. That is... Oof. Okay, I think, give him like a minute to breathe, and then have him run the reset.
Oh my god.
That's
Oh,
rough.
that's so unfortunate. After being ahead the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, props to Wampa for pulling it all the way back to 8-3 at the end, too. I
Right.
mean, it was,
So we have one more set to determine the outcome of Majidoro Masters. Know what you could do to commemorate this special occasion? Wait. Oh. Dookie. To commemorate this special occasion, you could go to the match arena and you could hit that claim code if you haven't yet. There's 12 left. If we get under 10, that would be insane. Prize pool closing in on almost $500. More than that if you consider the merch money that we have already raised. And we'll be running the merch shop through Sunday. So you still have a little bit of time if you want to chip in, buy yourself a little t-shirt or something. I'm going to let them know. Start when they're ready. Yeah, hopefully Rudolph can shake that off. Juanpa also staring down a 3-time Majidoro Masters champion, the only one to carve his name on crown or trophy that we definitely have. That's the real part of growing up a hockey fan, is that the Stanley Cup has everybody's names on it. So now I feel like every trophy should get you right. It's only right. It's only fitting. Cool. Do a little graffiti, like a very precious thing.
Looks like Wampa got his A back.
He did.
Yeah.
Well, he's been winning his way through brackets, so it makes sense.
True. All right, they are in. We're on our final match to see who is going to be the champion. All comes down to this.
Close to $600 on the line. That's a lot of money in Argentinian pesos right now. Both players a little tangled in the mid-board right now. The damage doesn't really want to roll in, so nothing big cooking.
Alright, looks like...
Oh, Rudolph's going to steal it?
Oh,
Rudolph's going to steal it.
How did Wampa not get to quota from 5?
Audio is apparently out again. By the way.
Every time we show the match arena screen, I think it happened. We're going to need to reset the video to get it this round.
Oh my gosh. The damage almost rolling in fast enough to kill Rudolph.
Yeah, that was
out of the wire again.
Oh,
and that's enough.
Stop.
Oh my god.
He was at 1! Okay, the cosmic forces have shifted back into Rudolph's favor. There was a solar flare and it flipped a bit in between games.
Oh my god, what a clear from Rudolph.
Rudolph is on some other plane of existence right now.
Yeah, Rudolph is finding what we like to call the good clears.
We do love to call them that, it's true. Still, it's like pretty surprisingly close, honestly.
Okay, Rudolph smoking him on Magician.
Coming out of the gate hot.
Straight to death.
Straight to death. I will say, Rudolph played Death game. The first set, Rudolph played on Death well enough to win. So, like, if Juanpa hops right back there, you're probably not too upset to see this character.
I agree.
Thank you.
Maybe a little bit of bad blood on this character, though. If you remember the first year, Rudolph lost like 9 games. Not 9, but like, yeah.
Yeah, it was a large
first to 5,
number.
right? It was first to 5.
We probably played first to 5 the first year, yeah.
And he lost so many games on this character.
And he also hadn't started counterpicking to this character until, like, the tournament itself. He, like, stopped picking High Priestess for some reason and lost a ridiculous number of games on Death.
Crazy.
He's looking good.
Yep.
Right now, Rudolph has found their center.
Like, I don't know if we've said this around here lately, because I haven't been on the mic in a while, but I think he maybe looked deep inside himself and found out who he was fighting for.
He really did.
Flashback to his childhood.
I liked Rudolph waiting for the pattern to push the colors into alignment. However, they did not align quite the way he expected.
This is still really dicey. Oh my god!
To kill him. Oh god, that was scary.
35 quota ahead.
Yeah, he was really far ahead. I can't let that shake. You gotta keep focused.
I'd say being up 35 quota on Rudolph on his own counter pick is pretty good consolation prize.
Yeah.
It's not something a lot of people can do. Oh my god, this is a little bit hairy though.
Really ugly board on.
Okay, never mind. He's fixed it. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good again.
Oh, he's found the yellows.
Yeah.
Okay. He's behind on quota now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it did take some time, but. What are we doing over here? Yeah.
Oh, he just didn't have enough time to fix that right side of the board, which is really one of the big struggles of this pattern is it's not hard to dig out, like, one side of your board, but it often comes at the cost of the other side of your board.
Right. You end up running out of material, and it gets, like, really weird and checkerboarded.
You think things line up just nicely enough to give you a false sense of hope sometimes.
Oh, good awareness on that fix.
Enough on Rudolph's side,
Right.
nice.
Again,
Big quota win.
good quota.
We have the ice.
We are on the round 5 ice. Right.
Choose
Rudolph.
red.
Both players just gonna jump right in. Not gonna mess with anything. Just immediately pop the power orb.
Okay.
Rudolph's
Yeah, we have to do
a
some
little
shuffling
scary.
now because of the way the ice broke down. Okay. Looks like Rudolph is back on
Yeah,
top
back
of
in
it.
control.
Wampa is pretty nice. Actually, this left side of the board is a little bit... no, okay, it's fine. Never mind. We're Gucci, I think.
They are literally tied.
Oh, this quota, or this ice is looking a little hairy for Rudolph, but it doesn't matter!
Nice! Okay,
Okay.
Rudolph.
clutching it out on the
very-
counter pick.
Oh, and this was Rudolph's counter pick
This is
last
Rudolph's
time.
counter pick. Maybe they just
Wampa
agreed they
did
have to
win.
play
To be
these
fair, I mean, yeah, Wampa won. Wampa
did
literally
win.
won. So, you know, why not? Alright, come on then. Thank you. That's
Rudolph
down.
needs a
Wait, no, we
needed
have
a
play- we have
second
place
to
to
calm
be.
himself.
As tournament stat, like, I understand that he wants to do that because he needs to, like, scream into a pillow right now, but also, like, yeah, as tournament staff, that kind of thing gives me anxiety.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever had Rudolph playing stressed out earlier, the wind is definitely back in his sails now.
Yeah.
This is peak performance, Rudolph.
Oh, he doesn't want to do it yet.
Oh, why does he want to do it? Okay.
That's interesting. Maybe he wanted to break the ice first, but he had to chain into it. This is really weird. I don't know what to say about this. Okay. Red's in,
He's
green's
just trying
in.
not to die at this point.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's actually
There you go,
dealt with
that's
it.
looking good.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, yeah, Wampa
And he's
also
got
kind of
so much. He's got a huge quota lead
Does
too.
have a
Yeah,
large
I mean-
lead.
Wampa's like living, but man, oh man.
That's enough. Stop. Yeah. 1 round away. And with 3 rounds to spare.
One
You
round
wanna close-
away.
You want to close
for
this out
three
next round
sweep.
so that you don't have to worry about it. You don't want to play 3 more rounds. You want to play 1 more round and go home. It's nice to have the luxury of the extra rounds, but I don't want to see them.
It's so clean. It's so clean.
Looking really good so far.
Oh
Rudolph
my God.
Rudolph spelling out letters with his clears. There was a big F and a big T in there.
The secret's out. We're playing Magical Drop F next.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Okay. got a nice way down.
Harry
He's just figured. I think he's just figured out this character. I do not understand.
That's it.
And he's got enough. That's it.
And Rudolph is your Majidoro Masters 3 champion. I know that's got to feel good for him. What a performance. A great turnaround in grand finals, and a big congratulations to somebody who, a long time coming, for Rudolph to be the Majidoro Masters champion.
Yeah. Many times the bridesmaid, but never the bride, finally clutching out their big grand finale first place win.
And it's got to feel good, too, with him having been training for the past, month or so. He's been practicing a lot, and it's paying off. That's got to feel dope. Super strong performance. Some of the best magical drop I have probably ever seen. Obviously, got to give Juanpa his flowers, too. When your final placements in 3 Majidoro Masters are first, and second, it's pretty damn good. Obviously, the legend. And to rounding out third place, Twinkler coming out of the mountains of Spain and showing us a thing or two about how they play magical drop in Europe. Damn. What a great finale.
Fantastic work from all of the players. Everybody who made it here definitely earned their spot. Except for maybe me.
Well, no, you did a great job as well. You played pretty well today.
I did. I took my game off Juanpa. We take those all the way to the bank.
Take this, yeah. And also, special shout out to Draco. I know that he had internet issues and couldn't join us here today. I'm going to try to think of something a little special to do for him as a thank you for all of his hard work during the season. He obviously deserves his laurels as well. I would have loved to see him in this tournament. I think he would have played very well. But there's always next year. His magical drop career is still young, and there's much magical drop to be played in the future. This marks the end of the magical drop official tournament season for the year. We're sure to have more tournaments as we continue forward. I think we might get a little silly with it in the coming months, depending on how the Puzzle Wednesday staff and myself want to play it. But thank you so much to everybody who supported us throughout the entire first half of this year. All the people who have entered the tournament, people who came to Matcherino to claim a code. It's all seen and appreciated by us, and I'm glad that we can just enjoy this game together.